All right, so we're gonna get our body warmed up, and we're gonna start that just by stepping to the outside. I'm stepping to the outside of my mat, stepping back on my mat, stepping to the outside of my mat. So I'm stepping to the left, and then stepping to the right. And so I'm just gonna get my legs moving, get my hips moving. If you wanna add your arms in here, you can add your arms, but this is just kind of a fun way to get that body warmed up before we get going. So step out, step back. And I love these because they really help with coordination. I wasn't a cheerleader in school. I need to practice my coordination skills here. So we're just gonna step out and step back. And let's just add a little bounce to it now, get a little energy going as we warm that body up. And out, stepping back, stepping out, stepping back. This is also loosening up the hips as you reach out to the side. And as I push against the balls of my feet, I'm getting my ankles warmed up. All right, we're gonna change this motion to step forward and step back. And so I'm gonna step back so you can see my feet. I'm gonna step and go to my heel, step back to the toe. Heel, toe, heel, toe. So now my body's moving in a different direction now, still warming up those hips. I can add my arms a little bit here as I step forward and back. Do you guys ever do the Charleston? Dun, 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 dun. So we step forward and back, forward and back. So I'm on my heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. One more time, heel, toe. And then let's go and do the other leg now. So I do my heel, toe, heel, toe. Get those arms moving, get that upper body warmed up. This is also a good way to stretch those hamstrings before we get moving. Really pull those toes back as I go to my heel, push my heel down as I go back. All right, one last warm-up move. And now I'm gonna step out to the side like I did in the first move, only I'm gonna cross those legs over. So left leg's gonna go to the right and then come back. Left and right leg to the left and come back. So I step out, step back, step out, step back. And my legs are crossing in front of me in this move. And so I get a little bit of a dip in my knee as I go down, warming up these thighs. And then let's add those arms in there, get some motion going. Again, we're warming up the body. Getting that heart rate moving too. Remember, you get the heart rate moving at the beginning of your session, and that heart rate will stay raised through the entire session, helping you burn more calories. Let's just do a couple more on each side. All right, back to center. Whew, good job. Hopefully that brought your heart rate up just a bit, got your legs warmed up. Let's just get our arms warmed up quickly before we get going. Just some big circles here, opening them up, setting them down. Open up, set down. Now let's add some movement with the legs here. And so I'm squatting down, squatting down. And one last full circle, squat down and back. Nice, all right. Okay, in this first section, we're gonna do our step backs. So this is when we step back with our leg and arms shoot out. And we shoot out with lots of energy, really shoot those arms up towards the ceiling. Your back leg is straight. Push that heel into the ground. So you really feel a stretch up the calf and up the back of the legs. Then we're gonna do each side for a count of 10. 1, bring it back. 2, lots of energy here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it back, let's switch sides. I'm going to turn so you can see me. 1, 2, push those heels into the ground. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back. Nice. Our next move is going to be a side lunge facing forward. So I'm going to step out to the side. And as I step out to the side, I'm going to take my opposite elbow and touch it to my knee and bring my leg and my body back up. So I step out, touch my elbow to my knee, bring my body back up. We'll do one side for a count of 10, and then the other side. Oh, I hope your heart rate's beating as fast as mine. And let's begin. 1, touch that knee down. 2, we always go back to the starting stance. 3, 4, 5, 6. You should feel your glutes working in this one. 7, 8, 9, 10, and back up. Nice. We're going to do the other side. If you feel yourself starting to get dizzy, just bring yourself back up to standing. Take a deep breath in. Let's do the other side. 1, touch that elbow. Come back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Touch that elbow, bring your body back up. All right, nice. Okay. Our next move adds a little bit of a balance to it. We're going to stand on one leg, and you can choose whichever leg you want. The other leg, I'm going to pick up my knee, and I'm going to flick that foot up so I can touch my heel. But then I'm going to touch my heel from behind too. So let me turn this way so you can see this. I raise up my leg, and I touch my heel or my ankle. Then I bring it behind me, and I touch it here. And in this position here, you should really feel your glutes and your hamstrings pulling that foot up. And then you set it back down. So you raise it up, touch, touch, back down. Pretty simple, right? You're really going to feel it in your glutes here. Going to really work these hip joints here. We'll do each leg for a count of 10. If you need to, you can touch, touch, and then touch if you need that balance in between. Or you can just go from the front to the back. And let's do this for a count of 10. 1, touch, down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Let's do the other side here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome, nice. It looks like a simple move, but you're really working those knees as well as the hips here. All right. Our next move is a step back squat. So right now, both my feet are pointing forward. I'm going to choose one leg and I'm going to step behind me. As I do, that front foot is still pointed forward. As I step back, I squat down. Notice how straight my back is. I'm not rounding it. I'm not going forward. As straight as I can, squatting down. And then I bring that leg back. So let me do it facing this way. I step back, go into a squat, come back to my standing position. And oh, we have someone joining us. All right, okay, so we're gonna do this for a count of 10 on the right and on the left. So let's step back and squat. 1, squat down, bring it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, last squat here, 10. Squat down, let's hold it just for a moment. And bring yourself back up to the front. Other side, 1. Step back and squat. Bring your body back up, 2, 3, 4. Oops, almost lost some balance there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Let's squat down nice and deep. Hold it for a moment here. Tuck that tailbone underneath. Bring those legs back together. Nice, all right. Okay, that was our first session. Go ahead and stretch those legs out, take a breath. If you need to sip on some hydration, go ahead and do that before we do our next set. Whew. Our next set, we will not be using weights yet. We're still just using our body. All right, I see everybody's back. Okay, we're gonna move into our lawn mowers. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a wide stance and kind of, not a squat, but kind of a wide horse stance here. I'm gonna reach down to one side, all the way down to the ground towards my ankle. Imagine I'm pulling on that lawnmower, trying to start it, arm goes up. And we'll do 10 pulls on the right and 10 pulls on the left. 1, reach down, pull that lawnmower. 2, 3, great for the glutes. 4, now we're working these sides, these obliques. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last pull, let's get it started. Oh, that was perfect. All right, let's do the other side. 1, pull it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, give it a good pull, 10. Whew. All right, got it going. All right, while we're focusing on the obliques, let's go ahead and move into our mountain climbers. This is the one where we bring that knee up to the elbow and our legs are outwards. So if you turn sideways, you don't see my foot going in front of me, it's going out to the side as it raises up. So try to open up that leg as wide as you can. And we'll do 10 on the right, 10 on the left. And bring those arms up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Now let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Nice. All right. Okay, got a little bump right there. Our next move is our step behind curtsy. So we did a crossover with the leg crossing in front. Now we're going to step behind. And once we step behind, we're going to curtsy. We're going to bring our body down and raise it back up. And then we're going to do the other side, bring it down and raise it back up. And you can use your hands if you want to get your hands in this motion. You can leave them up to bring energy up or rest them on your hips. But we'll do a count of 10 and we'll do 10 right and left. So 1, step and curtsy, bring it back up. Let's do the other side. Step and curtsy, bring it down. 2, nice strong legs here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going to feel this in your thighs tomorrow. 9. Last one. Let's curtsy nice and deep. Bring it back. Let's curtsy nice and deep. And back up to center. Whew, all right, good job. Okay, we have one more move in this set, and these are going to be our sumo squats. So let's take a super wide stance here. My toes are pointing out at 45-degree angles. My knees are matching. I'm going to place my hands on my leg. I'm going to squat down. Once I get into my squat position, I'm going to go up onto my tiptoes. So I lift my heels up off the ground, set them back down, bring my body back up. So let's go ahead and try that so you can get a perfect distance between your feet. Squat down, up on the tiptoes. Heels down, push your body up. Nice. All right, let's do this for a count of 10. And we're going to slow this down, really focus on these thighs, carrying the body here. 1, up on those tiptoes, lower down, push up. 2, up on the tiptoes. Good job. 3, this really works the arch of the foot. 5, oh, I think that was 4. 5, 6, 7, up on the tiptoes. 8, notice how your muscles shift when you go up on your balls of your feet. 9, tiptoes. Last one here, 10. Let's hold our tiptoes just a bit longer. Hold it. I don't know about you, but all of a sudden I feel it on the back of my legs, not so much on the front. Lower those heels, push that body back up, bring those legs together. Good job. That's the end of that set. Go ahead and take a breather. If you need to hydrate, put a little moisture in your mouth. Shake out those legs. Our next set is going to use weights. So go ahead and find your weights and bring your weights back to the mat. I'll wait for everyone to come back. Take a deep breath. Nice. All right. All right. We're missing one person, but we'll go ahead and we'll get started. We're going to keep our weights in front of us. So my palms are facing me. Hands are resting in front. I'm going to step behind. And as I step behind, I'm going to bring these weights behind me. So let me show this to you from the side. So my weights are in front. I step behind, and again, it's my same step back. Heel gets planted on the ground, leg is straight, push against that heel. As I do so, my arms come back, and I try to touch those weights together. So they're not hanging low, they're up as high as I can take them, and then touching those weights together. So I can feel these inside muscles here really working to hold this weight up, and then I bring it back. So I step back, touch the weight, and bring it back. And we'll do each side for a count of 10. So go ahead and bring that weight in front of you, and we'll step back for 10. 1, bring it back. Same foot. 2, bring it back. 3, 4, push against that heel. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's hold it for a moment here. Try to lift those weights up. Try to see how high you can lift them up. Leg is straight. And let's bring them back forward. Nice. Let's do the other side. Palms facing you. Let's step back with the other foot. 1. Bring it back. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Hold it for a moment. Lift them up as high as you can. Feel the energy through your heel. Push a little further with the heel. Push up with those hands. And let's bring it back. Nice, good work. We're going to do our sumo squat. Ready to press. So we're going to step our wide stance. Feet are 45 degrees angles. Knees are matching. Bring those weights up to your shoulders. I'm going to squat down. And I'm going to push up. Arms up towards the ceiling. Squat back down. Arms come to the shoulders. Push up. And come back down. And we'll do this for a count of 10. And again, this one's going to be a little slower, really focusing on using these thigh muscles. Okay, put those weights at your shoulders. Let's squat down. 1, push it up. 2, push it up. How far can you squat down? 3, 4, not too fast. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's deepen that squat as far as you can go. Hold it for a moment. Whew. And slowly push up, slowly push up. Arms are rising up towards the ceiling. Lots of energy up. And bring them back down. Feet together. Whew. All right, good job. All right. Our next move is a step behind with an arm swing. And so my hands again are resting in front of me, palms facing me. I'm going to step back like we did before when we did our sumo. Only this time when I step back, I'm going to bring one arm back to join me. And let me turn sideways so you can see that. So hands are resting in front. I step back and arm circles around, reaches that thigh, and then it comes back as my foot comes back up. So I step back, open up, step back, bring it back. All right. We'll do one side and then the other. And we'll do this for a count of 10. 1, step back, open up. And bring it back. 2. Ooh, really working that arm there. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. All the way back and bring it back up. Nice. All right, let's do the other side. 1. Bring it back. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. And bring it back forward. Ooh, all right, all right. I felt that one. All right, let's see what else we have here. Okay. Our next one is our weights are in front of us. And we're just going to swing them up And now my palms are facing down. Really simple move here, but this really works these deltoid muscles at the top of the shoulder blades here. And so go ahead and relax your stance. Palms are facing in. Swing them up. Now my palms are facing down. And swing them back. We'll do this for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's hold it just for a moment. And release that down. Nice, all right. Whew. Take a little break here. If you need to shake out your hands, shake out your arms. Get a sip of water if you need a sip of water before we start our next session. We will use our weights in the next session, so keep your weights nearby. All right, let's go ahead and pick those weights up. Our first move is going to be our wood choppers. I know you guys love these. So my feet are hip distance apart, pointing forward. Body is relaxed. I'm going to put both my hands at one hip. I'm going to lift one arm up across my body and lower it back down. These are our wood choppers. And we'll do each side for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice, big. Let's chop that wood. Switch the hands to the other hip. Count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Chop that wood. Nice. All right. Let's go into our wide sumo squat here. And so right here, my feet are pointing out, knees are matching. I'm going to put my weights together. I'm going to drop them down as low as I can. If you're able to touch the ground, great. If not, just go down as low as you can. We're going to swing them up. Legs go straight. Squat back down. Swing them up. Legs go straight. We'll do 10 sumo swings, okay? Whew. All right, let's drop it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Deep, low, nice and high. Awesome, great job. Our next move is our rows. This is when we do as if we're rowing the boat. My back is straight. You can soften your knees, but I'm tilting my body over so that my body is more parallel with the ground. Let those arms drop down, and I just raise them up. And now as I do so, notice I don't do chicken wings out. They stay close to the body. So keep them close. And again, you can soften your knees if you want to. We're going to do 10 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pull them up, try to touch those shoulder blades together. And release back down. Nice. All right. Similar move. We're going to lean that body forward. This time our legs are straight. Let those hands hang. And then I'm going to pull my body up. These are our deadlifts. But as I pull my body up, my back is not doing the work. These hamstrings and my glutes. So imagine these muscles are pulling your body back up. So we're really strengthening this part of the body. And we'll do 10 deadlifts. Let that weight hang. And really imagine those glutes pulling you up. 1, squish them together. 2, pull. 3, 4, feel the back of hamstrings. 5, legs are straight in this one. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slow it down just a bit. Really feel those muscles working in the back of the legs, your glutes pulling your whole body up. Nice and slow. Don't let the back do the work. Let the legs do it. Nice. All right. Great job. Okay, we're going to take a horse stance here. In this horse stance, my feet are pointed forward. My knees are pointed forward. I'm just going to bend my knees softly here. And this move here, don't let the back arch, curl that tailbone underneath, protect that back here, back is straight. So you're curling those hips, tucking it underneath. We're gonna do some forward punches here. And so I'm gonna keep my hands at my chest. And right now, my hands, I don't know if you can see me very well. Right here, my hands, my palms are facing up. I'm gonna punch out with one hand. And as I do, my hand is going to point down. Pull it back in, palm up. Push out, palm down. Go ahead and try it. So I'm doing a nice little twist here. Pushing out, pulling in. Notice as I push out, my shoulder doesn't go any further. I don't reach out with that arm. Shoulder stays in the same position, aligned with the hip. So I'm not reaching for this punch. It's just staying as far as my arm can go. And we'll do one side for a count of 10 and then the other side for a count of 10. So a nice horse stance here. Soften those knees. Both palms up. I'm going to punch one side then the other. 1, bring it back. 2, 3, feel that twist. 4, 5, 6, don't let the shoulder move. 7, 8, 9, 10, and back. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back. Nice. Go ahead. Bring those arms back in. Okay. One more move with the arms. We're going to work our biceps here. This is a real simple one. Bring those weights up to the shoulders, pushing them up, bring them back down, and lowering back down. So curl up, push up, down. But when you go down, imagine there's this big fat ball that you're pushing to get. You want some resistance. We'll do this for a count of 10. 1, push it up, push it down. 2, push it up, push it down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Really put some resistance here. 8, 9, 10. Lots of energy up. Lots of energy as you push down. Awesome. All right. Great job. That's the end of that set. Go ahead and set your weights down. Go ahead and shake out those arms. If you need a sip of water, take a deep breath. As we move into our next set. Okay, Sparky, I see you went from your Santa hat to your antlers.
The Santa hat was getting hot.
I bet. All right, so here we go. We're gonna do our next set. And these are our windmills. So we're gonna get a wide stance here. Legs are straight, but if you need to soften them, that's okay. It's okay to have soft knees if this feels more comfortable for you. We're gonna have a wide stance. Arms are gonna be out, almost like a figure 5 star, a 5-pointed star here. And these are our windmills. So I'm gonna take my right hand down to my left ankle, my left foot, bring it back up, and then I'm gonna switch to the other side. Now this movement up and down could cause you to be dizzy. Just slow it down if you're getting dizzy. Keep your head looking forward, that might help too. And let's do this for a count of 10. And if we do 10, that's right and left. 1, other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Touch that ankle, body all the way up, other side, and back up. Nice. All right. Go ahead and lower those arms, but keep your legs spread out. We're gonna move into a deep sumo stretch here. These are cherry pickers. And so with the legs deep in this squat, we're gonna bend down to pick those cherries, keeping that squat as we move across to the other side. So you should really feel this on the back side of your thighs here. And then we're gonna bring that body up and back down. And then we'll squat down again. And we'll do this for a count of 10. Okay. This is gonna really kill. You've got this. 1, squat down, carry it across, and bring those arms up. 2, squat down, carry it across. 3, nice deep squat. 4, 5, 6, nice and deep. 7, 8, 9, super deep. Last one, 10, squat down. Let's pick those cherries. All the way back up and arms down. Nice, all right. Okay, you know it's coming. We gotta do the other side. Deep breath in. Arms up, let's squat down. Let's go the other direction. 1, squat down, super deep. Move those legs across. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Deep squat here. 7, 8, 9. Last one, 10. Super deep squat. Move that squat across to the other side and bring those arms up and release. Whew, all right, nice job. Shake those legs out. Our next move is our butt kickers. That sounds funny, right? All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna step out with one foot, bring it up to try to kick our bottom, and then back down. Step out, bounce back, kick, and down. And so let me turn sideways. So I step out, as soon as I touch, I bring it up, try to kick as high as I can, bring it down. Step out, kick up, bring it down. We'll do one side, then the other side. And let's go ahead, step out. 1, bring it up and down. 2, 3, 4, kick it up. 5, You can add a little bend in the knee. 6, if that feels good. 7, 8, 9, 10. And down. Let's do the other side. 1, kick it up. 2, kick it up. 3, kick it up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And down. Whew, all right, nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and have a comfortable width. Now I'm a little wider than my hips. I have my hands on my hips, and I'm going to reach as far as I can. And as I do so, the side that I'm reaching to, that knee kind of bends out, and the other leg is nice and straight, pushing against the ground. And then I pull my hands back to my hips. So I reach and pull it back. And let's do 10 reaches to the right. 1, pull it back down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Really feel those lats working here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pull it down, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back to the hips. All right, nice. All right, that's the end of that set. Go ahead, shake that body out. Take a deep breath. If you need a little bit of water, go ahead and hydrate. Bye, Rose. I know you're going to go take your dog. Whew. All right, so we're going to rotate back through those moves that we started with, not using any weights. Now that our body's warmed up, a little bit more energy here. Okay, so our first move was the step behind. This is the one that we stepped behind, arms went up, pushed against that heel. Only now we're going to bring that knee up before we drop back down. So we step behind, kick that knee up, and there we go. So it's 1, kick it up and down. And we'll do this for a count of 10. 1, kick it up. 2, kick it up. 3, kick it up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kick it up and release. Nice. All right, let's do the other side here. So we do our step back, arms up, kick it up and down for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kick it up and down. Nice. All right. Really working that core and our hips. Good move. All right. Our next move was the step out lunge to the side, and we touched our elbow to our knee. And so we're going to do that same move. If you want to go a little bit deeper, you can touch all the way down to the ground or to your foot if you want to. Okay. And we'll step out to one side for a count of 10. 1, touch down to the foot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back up. Let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down and all the way back up. Nice, all right. Whew. Our next move is going to be to step back into the sumo. So my feet are pointing forward. I step back, I go into the sumo, and then I come back forward. Only now we're going to add a little motion. Arms come up as you come forward. So we're just adding some energy up as we bring our body forward. So we step back, sumo, arms go down, arms up. Sumo, arms down, arms up. We'll do this for a count of 10. My mat keeps getting wiggly here. And begin. 1, sumo, and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back. We're going to switch sides. Keep those arms up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the way back up and rest those arms. Whew, all right. Funny how leaving the arms up can add so much more energy, right? Okay. Take a break before we do our next set. Go ahead and shake those arms out. If you need a sip of water, take a deep breath in. All right. Okay, let's find ourselves back on the mat. Our first move was our lawn mowers. And so we're going to widen that stance. This is the move where we reach down, grab that lawnmower starting rope, pull it up as if we're trying to start that lawnmower. And so the only difference in this move that we did from the beginning is we're just going to reach down a little bit deeper. And so really squat that leg down. Now when I squat down to grab that rope, I'm not letting my back curl. Back is straight. All of the energy is in this leg. As I get lower, it's because my leg is bending. Back is still protected, nice and straight. And let's start that lawnmower for a count of 10. 1, deep pull. 2, back is straight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Deep bend in that knee. Nice. Shop that on. Let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. All right, nice. All right. Go ahead and bring those legs back together. We're going to move into our mountain climbers. So my stance is a little wider than hip distance. I'm going to find balance on one foot. Arms go up into cactus arms. This is when I lift that knee up to touch that elbow. And I do so out to the side. Don't let that leg go in front. Keep it out to the side. We'll do 10 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Nice, all right. Our next move was our curtsy. So we're gonna step behind, curtsy super low, bring the body back up. This time, let's keep our hands up, and you can rest them on your shoulders. And so we step behind, arms are up. Pull that chest up as you curtsy, keep the body up. Don't let the back go forward, so our body is upright. Curtsy down, bring it back up. And let's do this for a count of 10. 1, bring it up, that's other side. 2, 3, 4, keep that body upright. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, let's curtsy super low. 10. Other side, super low curtsy. Bring that arm back up and body back up. Nice, all right. Whew. Our last move in this set is our sumo squat with the tiptoes. And so we're gonna take a wide stance here. Super wide stance. We're gonna squat down. As soon as we get as low as we can, we go up on our tiptoes. Lower those toes, push our body back up. We could do that same move. You can keep your arms up high. As you do this, makes it a little harder going up on the toes and then back down. You can bring your arms up or you can leave them on your hips. We're gonna do this for a count of 10. 1, squat down, up on the tiptoes. Back up. 2, tiptoes. And back up. 3, tiptoes. And back up. 4, tiptoes. Back up. 5, tiptoes. Back up. 6, tiptoes. Back up. 7. 8. 9, tiptoes. Last one. Hold the tiptoes for a bit. Whew, and the leg. Push that body back up. And release. Okay, shake those legs out. Good job. Whew, all right. Okay, let's do a little bit of a cool down now. And stand in the center of the mat here. And let's just move those arms and twist them behind us. Turning your body with those arms, look behind you. Releasing any lactic acid that was built up during the session. And let's move down to the hips. We really worked these hips today. I'm going to take a wider stance and do some circles. And I'm also loosening up my thighs, my hamstrings as I do these circles. And then if you let your knees bend, loosening up those knees. And let's go ahead and switch direction. And go ahead and let that body hang down. Legs are straight. Let that head rest. Let the shoulders hang loose. And bring that body back up. Legs are still wide. I'm gonna scoot back so you can see me. My legs are still wide. I'm gonna squat down onto one of my legs, let my hands rest my body down. So I'm up on my toes. Some of you may be able to put your heel down. I'm not that flexible. My foot right now is pointing forward. I'm gonna take that foot, point it up towards the ceiling. Turn and face that leg, and let's do a little forward bend, stretching out the back of the thigh right here. Stretching out that hamstring, stretching out that calf. And bring your body back over that bent knee. That foot goes back to pointing forward. I'm going to use my hands as I shift over to the other side. And so again, my foot is pointed forward, pointed up towards the ceiling. And let's lean over that leg, stretching out that back of the thigh, the hamstring, and the calf. We did some really deep lunges today. You want to stretch those legs out. And let's go ahead and bring our body back to the middle and slowly come back up to standing. Nice. So now I'm going to stretch the front of my thighs, and I'm going to do that by grabbing my foot and pulling it up. So I'm hanging onto my wall. You can hang onto a chair, or you can freestand. We're going to pull that heel towards our bottom. And so we feel a nice stretch across the top of our thigh here. And then once that feels good, you can switch into the other side. Pull it up if you want to. Feel around. Notice where it feels good. Nice. And we'll do one last full stretch here. Arms up towards the ceiling. Reach up super tall. I'm going to bring those hands forward. Let them brush the ground. We're going to keep going, palms facing up towards the ceiling. Head looking down. Bend those knees, bring those hands back. They scrape the ground. Come back up to standing. We'll do that one more time. Bend forward, hands sweep down. I'm going to turn so you can see me. Sweep down. They sweep past the mat, back up, pointing towards the ceiling. And let them go back down. Sweep past the mat, come back up to full standing. And release. Whew, all right.